recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it. Die. Die. You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
What could have brought you here?
I mean, I did buy the game.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Why?
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm that man. Y'all speaking in tongues or something?
I'm a demon.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line. I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
What kind of name is that? Y'all could have gave me something better. My name is Balif. Balif. I started to say something, but I wanted to get monetized. No. My name is Toby. My display so low. But I don't want to.
shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Don't make fun of my name.
You must possess
Girl.
a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Oh, we can put my birthday in here.
Wow, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Wake up.
Hey, time to wake up.
I don't want to.
Were you having that dream again?
Maybe.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
I hope I get to pick like my fight style and stuff. Cause I is a thief.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Stay focused. Each battle, a chance to grow.
No big room. But your might and hit rate will be reduced. You can fight with a broken. Okay. And enemies will make follow-up attacks more easily. Be careful with weapons. You cannot repair them mid-battle. Yeah, yeah, I know about that. Player phase, enemy phase. Yep, know about that too.
I will prevail. You have a strange aura. You say you're a mercenary.
I'll cut through. Thank you. We are in your debt. Please, lend us...
Yes,
Ready
I know
and
about bows. That's why I have you
It's
behind.
because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village.
I probably should have did some trade first.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy.
Terrain effect. Why are you so stupid? Okay, everybody has the same thing. This everybody, all of y'all are nobles. Okay.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Only by flyers. No, because I want to move you. Yeah, I kind of messed up. I might actually go with the Blue Lions.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
You fought well.
Still appreciate the light. Lip smash.
Wow, how was that?
Let me smash.
Is that all?
Why do you have a lance and a sword? Never mind. Oh, it's still more. Okay. Who didn't move?
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Hey! You with the blade stare! Ow! Ah! Yeah!
Thank you for helping me level up.
Such power dwells within.
It was a good try.
We must all do our part.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis. But I'm also
Sothis?
known as the beginning.
Your name is gonna be So.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called...
Wait, so your name is So This.
Who once called me that?
So This. In other words, sew this up. Okay, I got it.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. and just like that it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Over here! Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Thank you.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child? Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me? Naive? Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
I don't know. I ain't going to Fargus, I know that. Get away from it all. Take your lessons in the house. Oops, I'm sorry. Cussing. I'm sorry. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Kiss my asshole.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small.
I'm sorry.
It's time to head back
Monetize.
to the
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry.
Oh, Lord
Oh,
Jesus.
each of these is most unique.
This racism is gonna kill me inside.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that needs no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Yes, yes it did.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, General. My name is Sete. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. For many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Bless you.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Why you look like a old?
No, I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something.
And she bow-legged. Knock me and all.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. As you, I am Hannah.
I can't.
A Crest scholar and professor.
I can't
at the
do it
Officers'
to
Academy.
where you can see her knees.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician,
Manuela?
a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You just nasty.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middle Franc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith.
Sedith.
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Why her hips so high? Ugh. Oh, I'm free to move around.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the office. To start, please speak with us. That is your first, once you have finished. May I ask a favor of you?
Doesn't give me much. Oh, so I could basically train them how I want. Okay, 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 okay. I already know I'm trying to do assassins. Okay, that's good to know. Storehouse.
I imagine you were a bit surprised. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with them. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least. Now you should make the rounds.
Okay, so I have to click on it.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Prest. I am the princess and heir apparent of... I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagle. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles? Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. So, you've accepted... I am the... I wonder if... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
I didn't mean to click on it.
I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Yes.
Do I have to go through the whole, like, the whole thing, or no? I hope not.
Well, scored a teaching gig. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? What do you think? Hi. What do you think?
Okay? Okay?
Hello.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. I am Dmitri Alexandra Blayford, Crown Prince of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. Delightful news. In any case, I hear you're investigating the different houses here.
I appreciate your effort.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our hall.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our... I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining two houses.
This is probably my best bet just because of my playstyle. They use magic where the other ones mostly archers.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am
so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly...
This is our newest professor at Lee.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am Sedith's little sister, Flame.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is it.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to...
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of... Well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train! Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about?
I know we all agree to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
That means a lot of y'all probably gonna have downfalls too, which will not be good. Just because y'all only use magic, all of y'all will not use magic.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take... Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more
rude.
research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
He having a nerdgasm. Okay, so what's so special about this day?
Traditionally, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month.
Mm-hmm.
Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Oh, that's right. They did say something about a fishing minigame.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to math. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to say...
Okay.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Professor level is a E.
Hi.
Why is it a pigeon in the dining hall? That's so unsanitary.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
Oh, rude.
Then get out of my way.
I almost called you all types of female dog. For real, for real. Just rude and nasty. Dirty whore.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. My brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family. Might you help me with a favor?
What the hell is y'all doing up there? Besides getting on my nerves. Dormitories, of course.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea is quite the beauty too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
So since I did that one, can I not do any of the other ones? Greenhouse, fishing pond.
My thanks.
Okay, can't do no more with that.
The Great Tree Moon is the best. I could just forget all about my assignment.
First lecture bait. Shout out